Final 2 spec books on my list coming up. Alright guys, I got 2 more books to talk about. One of them's got a lot of hype on it behind the speculation market. The other one, I have not heard anyone talk about this book. Now granted, with that being said, I do a lot on Instagram and I only follow 3 YouTube channels, Gem and Collectibles, Lords of the Long Box, 3 Men in a Basement. I have not heard this book being talked about. So you guys are kind of getting a little heads up. And again, speculation. It's just me assuming. I can be completely wrong. So if you're going to invest your money, don't blame me if it's wrong. All right? Don't blame me if it's a bust. But first up, this is a book. I have 4 copies of this. This is my FF48, okay? My Fantastic Four 48. First Silver Surfer, First Galactus. A lot of people are investing in that book. This is the book I'm doing my investing in. This is Fantastic Four Annual 6. First appearance of Annihilus. This is where I believe the MCU is going next. The Annihilation story arc, which is this guy's work right here, Annihilus. All right? I have 4 copies of this. I put my money where my mouth is, right? And I know Jem's done the same thing with this book this book in particular, he's got at least one of. We know that the MCU is going deep into the cosmic storylines. Well, the Annihilation story arc is extremely cosmic. Guardians of the Galaxy are involved, which is going to lead me into my next book. But it's an outstanding story. It's a big story. It takes a long time. And it just makes the most sense to me that this is your next big baddie, is Annihilus. I could be totally wrong. But I do have 4 copies, and I've been investing hard in this. And if I'm wrong, there's still a strong chance that Annihilus still shows up in a future Fantastic Four movie as the villain anyway. So you're not going to be at a total loss. And when it comes to these Silver Age books, man, you're never going to lose. All right? This isn't like investing in a modern book, a modern variant or anything of that nature. This is a classic first appearance Silver Age character. You're not going to lose money on this book. Now, with that being said, let's get into my next book. I have not heard anybody talk about this at all. I've done a little bit of research about this. I've looked up characters. I've looked up first appearances. Kind of ties back into the Annihilation story arc, which again, I think the MCU is going in that direction. So I'm hoping I'm correct. All right, I'm going to give you time to laugh when I show you the book. Okay? But then we're going to get into it, and I'm going to discuss and tell you why I believe this is a big book. Now, it's not going to be the turnaround type of money like the first Annihilus and the first Silver Surfer, but it's one that I haven't heard anyone talk about, and I'd be very curious to see where it goes money-wise. So, it's a 9.8, because you guys know how I feel about that. There's just over 350 copies graded at a 9.8 according to the census. The book is Micronauts #1. Now you can go ahead and laugh. I will give you a moment, and then I will explain to you why I believe this is a book everyone is sleeping on. Go ahead. It's fine. Done? All right, let's get into it. Micronauts #1. So according to CGC, they give credit as the first appearance to Baron Karza. That's this Vader-looking guy here on the cover, okay? That's not relevant. That's not important. That's not why I believe this book is going to go up. The reason I think this book is going to go up is because of this little guy right here. This is Bug. You see his hand right there? He's got I don't know if you guys can see it. He has a staff, right? Well, the Micronauts live in the Microverse, which I believe Marvel doesn't have the rights to even use that. Because currently the Micronauts are, I don't know if it's IDW or somebody else, but they have the rights to Micronauts. But Marvel has the rights to Bug, the character Bug. Now you guys saw in Ant-Man Wasp, they went to the quantum realm. We've been talking about the quantum realm left and right and blah, blah, blah. Well, I think the quantum realm is actually the Microverse. All right? And I think these guys are living there. Well, at least the ones that Marvel can use. Specifically Bug. I think Bug is already in the MCU. We just don't know it yet. First off, we see Bug's staff right here. Okay? Van Dyne's got it. I believe that's Bug's staff. Okay? I could be wrong, right? I could totally be wrong. But I think that's his staff. I think that she already has met him. I think she's already met, I'm going to say the Micronauts, but the world of the microverse, which is the quantum realm. Now, when Hank Pym and Van Dyne are heading out, the ship, now this I know you guys have probably seen, the ship leaves, we're going to pan out and we see a shot and we see something that almost looks like a city. All right? I think that's where these guys already are. Okay? They're already in there. I think they're also the group of people that gets Scott Lang out of the quantum realm. I'm saying quantum realm, but quantum realm, microverse, it's the same thing. In my opinion, I could totally be wrong. This is one of those things, too, where Manimal's going to get on there and be like, you're wrong. But, again, speculation. Now, this is all going to come full circle. Watch. So you got Bug's staff, all right? You have what looks like a city, okay? And now we also know that there's been a lot of rumors about Endgame, how they're going into the quantum realm, right? They're in those suits. They're going into the quantum realm. They're going to time travel. They're going to go blah, 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 blah. Well, if they go down there and Scott Lang's with them, right? So if Ant-Man knows that these guys already exist, maybe they're going to see them, okay? Maybe they're going to see Bug and whoever else is with him. We know Rocket's going. Bug actually joins the Guardians of the Galaxy. He's invited into the Guardians of the Galaxy, asked to join by Rocket, okay? This happens during Annihilation. So Bug joins the Guardians of the Galaxy during the Annihilation story in the comic books. And Rocket Raccoon is the one who asks him to join. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong, but all these things seem to be lining up where Endgame, we're going to get introduced to Bug, and he's going to come back with everybody, join the Guardians of the Galaxy, and you're going to have Bug in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Now, granted, he's not going to be a main character or anything like that. I mean, Mantis, she's all right. You know, she's not really a main character, but hey, she's part of the Guardians, and I think Bug is going to do the same thing. I think we saw a staff. I think Van Dyne already met them. I think Scott is going to already meet them when Endgame begins because he's got to come out of the quantum realm. I think the quantum realm is the microverse, and I just think these two books kind of go hand in hand. Tell me what you guys think. Leave comments down below. You could laugh at me all you want. Oh, here, again. So CGC doesn't consider this or hasn't noted that this is the first appearance of Bug, okay? On here, it just says first appearance of Baron Karza. So what I did was I submitted a Micronauts number 1. Maybe it's like a 9.2, a 9.4. I don't care what it is. The point was to submit it to CGC, put a Post-it note on there to say, is this the first appearance of Bug with a question mark? But I also put on there, is this the first appearance of the microverse? Because I would love it if those two things were put on the tag. I fast-tracked it modern. That's about 2 to 3 weeks turnaround time. So I should know shortly after this video airs whether or not they're going to put that on the label. If they put that on the label, I think that gives this book even more credit than it should get. That's basically it. That's everything I got. So I don't know if you believe me. I don't think if I made good points. You tell me. Leave comments below. Guys, follow me on Instagram at verygary_comics. Like, subscribe, add, share this video. Tell me what you think. And maybe I'm late to the party. Maybe people have already been talking about Bug showing up. I don't know. Again, I don't really watch a whole lot of YouTube channels. The few channels that I do watch have not talked about this. So, thank you for everything. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later.